Govberg, and welcome to the world of Jaeger-LeCoultre. Today, I'll be your guide to the highlights and features of the Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Geographic 39mm in stainless steel. You can see this automatic winding world timepiece from Jaeger-LeCoultre, along with the entire family of Jaeger-LeCoultre complications and simple watches on our website, govbergwatches.com. Now, this timepiece was one of the sensations of SIHH 2017 when Jaeger-LeCoultre rolled out its new family of steel-cased 39mm master sector dial watches, of which the Geographic, seen here, may be the most useful and universal. Let's start with the outside and work our way in. A classic low-profile Jaeger-LeCoultre steel pin buckle for easy on-the-fly adjustments is mated to a beautifully rich navy blue alligator leather strap, minimally bolstered as it approaches the swell of the lugs. It features a dark monotone stitch and folded edges. The case is wonderfully nuanced, featuring a hairline polished bevel, about satin-finished case flanks, polished lug tops, and you can see the contrast between the polish of the bevel, the polish of the crown for the reference ring, the polish of the double-stepped bezel against the satin grained finish of the case flank, which beautifully links caseband to caseband, lug to lug. Now, you will note that the conical bezel features a small step where it abuts the crystal, a small polished lip that provides a visual transition to the crystal, and additional highlights to a case that, although simple, is laden with beautiful details. Now, the dial is the star of the show. With this watch, as with its two brethren within the 2017 catalog, it's the combination of the sector demarcations that visually segment the dial using transferred black and blue highlights. Of course, the watch features baton-style hands with syringe extensions at center, beautiful cobalt blue with a Lontz seconds hand. The watch is easy to read at a glance, and it features perhaps the king of complications, certainly the most practical, a second time zone, but not just any second time zone. This is the Jaeger-LeCoultre Geographic system, a signature of the Lontz manufacturer since 1989. It combines the best features of a dual time and a world time. Dual time watches are outstanding, yet they do force you to do a little bit of math as you jump time zones or change your reference to follow friends and business associates. World time watches offer you all the world's time zones simultaneously, but they can be puzzling to read and chaotic in appearance. The Geographic system rationalizes it, doing both the math and allowing you to have 24 principal time zones, just like the globe itself. Now, let's say I'm in Philadelphia, so my reference time is New York, but I want to see what time it is where my business associates in Los Angeles are residing. You can see how the reference time, which features a 24-hour day-night indicator at its 9 o'clock station, automatically does the math, jumping to the correct time for Los Angeles. So I start with synchronized reference and central time, and by jumping to my new reference city, the watch does the math for me, moving the time zone adjustment forward or backwards. Now, there's another feature that I can engage by pulling the crown out one detent. Now, I can set that reference time zone independently, should I wish to set the time zone without moving the world time reference ring. Now, the watch features on its caseback a sight arguably as beautiful as the dial, perhaps even more so to those with an engineering bent. Now, this is Jaeger-LeCoultre's caliber 939 automatic. The watch features 34 joules automatic winding via unidirectional action with high-efficiency, high-tech ceramic rotor bearings for better performance and reduced maintenance. All of it pivots on 34 joules, oscillating at a modern 4 Hz or 28,800 vibrations per hour. It does feature the dual time functionality. It does feature hacking or stop seconds that allow you to synchronize the watch to a reference time by halting the seconds hand. What it also features is ultra-thin construction and beautiful finish in the form of linear Côte de Genève. You can see the textured striations across the bridges and the skeletonized golden winding mass, as well as heat-blued kiln-oxidized screws for assembly, and you can see that there's a tight perlage engine turning across the base plate. Moreover, if you note the balance assembly, you'll see that the balance index is free-sprung, all of the adjustment for the rate and timing of the watch being done using variable inertia balance bolts on the balance itself to take and hold a precise regulation. at the onset after service, as well as in the long term, as bumps, vibrations, and disruptions affect the timepiece on the wrist. As with all Jaeger-LeCoultre calibers save the caliber 101 micro movement, caliber 939 in this Master Geographic has passed the 1,000 hours proprietary test of cased-up chronometry as well as power reserve and durability. You can see this Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Geographic 39mm in steel with sector dial, along with the entire family of Jaeger-LeCoultre fine timepieces, on our website, govbergwatches.com.